Coach Cam made this shit.
I'm Brenden Kron. This is Rex.
Thought there's your goddamn elbow again. AKA Kurt Dangle in the building, in the flesh.
And this is Jammin with Kron Rex.
A pretty inappropriate transition. I didn't say anything about it last week, but I do want to say R.I.P. Sean.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt like we was a little late to that one, but yeah. Nicest guy I've ever met. Gone too soon, just
for sure.
Wanted to publicly say it, I guess.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. And on to the show now. We actually have a decent amount of things to talk about. I don't know how many of those things we're actually going to get to.
Yeah.
But how was your week, man?
It's been alright.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. I had a lot of trouble sleeping this week for some fucking reason, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. What about you?
You do maintain crackhead hours.
I'm just bad at sleeping.
Yeah.
I've never met someone that's just bad at sleeping, but I'm bad at sleeping.
Yeah, because they're too busy actually sleeping.
Yeah.
You're out trying to, I don't know, I guess meet people.
I don't know. I don't go meet people. That's not why I'm not going to clubs to and just not sleeping. Like,
you can meet people elsewhere, right?
No, where else?
Yeah, I really don't know. I was hoping I had one example of meeting people somewhere.
Yeah.
Lowe's. And meet somebody at Lowe's.
You know what? You are an old man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really all I've done today is go to Lowe's, Kroger, and the gym. The gym. You can meet people at the gym.
Yeah.
Probably not our gym.
I don't want to meet people at our gym.
Yeah, I mean, how would you start a conversation with like someone at our gym? Would you bring up like, hey, this episode of Supernatural has been on for like 5 days straight? That's pretty cool. Or
I don't want people to talk to me at the gym.
No,
I've never understood. Like, how do you make friends at the gym? Like,
no, you got to be a dick.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be someone who genuinely doesn't have empathy.
Yeah. The only way I can think that you can make a friend at the gym is if you perfectly timed, you both leave at the same time. You're like, hey man, saw your workout, did great, I guess. Like, I don't know what the conversation would be there, but like,
don't fucking watch me.
Yeah.
You know, I would not take that as a friendly gesture.
But that's the only conversation you can have. Is like, like you have to be leaving together, just somehow at the same time. Like, and that's I don't want to be stopped in the middle of working out. Like, you want to be friends? Like, no, not at all.
We're lucky we're not girls, too, because I can imagine that's a much more severe degree of things whenever someone tries to hit on somebody at the gym.
It's so weird.
It's weird, but, like, where else are you really going to talk to them? Like, if you do think they're, like, attractive and stuff, like, how else are you going to run into them? Like, if you see them every day at the gym, I mean, I don't know. I do recognize the gym's a bad spot. I have never personally tried, picking up a girl at the gym because I don't know.
At the gym, the girl should approach the guy.
Yeah,
a guy should never approach a girl at the gym.
In my life, that's how that's happening anyways, because I don't know. I don't approach people. I guess I'm not... I'm pretty horny, but I guess I'm not always that consistently horny or horny enough to where I'll actually talk to a woman first. Yeah. I'm like watching porn in the backseat horny. Like if I'm in an Uber or something, I'm that horny. I'm not horny to where I'm like, I want to make plans with a girl that I think is attractive, like tonight, you know? Like,
yeah.
I got to figure out my day first. But talking to people at the gym in general is just fucking weird. Like, in most points of the day, I guess it'd be kind of friendly to give people advice or point out things you notice, like, hey, the light on your phone's on in your pocket.
Yeah. And
then you're like, oh, thanks. But if you're at the gym and you just see some dude just fucking popping his bones out of socket just to do a workout, I mean, you don't really want to say anything. I mean, you know, I'm not built like Brock Lesnar or anything, so I think if I told them that, they'd be like, well, what do you know? And I'd be like, it just looked painful what you're doing. Like, you're walking around drinking a Baja Blast from Taco Bell. It just jerking your fucking shoulders out of place. I'm like, I don't know, I just thought I was being helpful, but
anytime I
would say the same thing.
Yeah, anytime I see someone doing something wrong, there's a part of me that's like, I should tell them.
Dude, it's hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah, but like, why are you watching them? But
yeah, exactly, and that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? And you're like, I know, it sounds weird, but I was. I'm scared for you.
But I saw someone doing squats, and their like legs were like super close together. Like they didn't like spread their legs at all, and they're like super close. I'm like, what are you doing? Like they just obviously didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah,
and I was just like there's a part of me that's like, oh, I should go tell them like, don't do what you're doing. Like that's wrong. But at the same time, I'm like, who am I? Like,
yeah, because I know how I'd handle that, and I'd be like, dude, go fuck yourself. Look at you. Like you're barely bigger than me, and be like, you know what? Good point.
Yeah, I have had someone that was like fucking jacked, and he was a lot bigger than me, and he was like, hey, you shouldn't do this, you should do this. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Fuck you, bitch.
Like, yeah, no, 100% no, yes, that'll happen. He could have told me to do it wrong, and I would have been like, yeah,
I'm a trust that.
Yeah, it's like your biceps the size of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have a small head.
Still.
To be comparable to somebody's arms, that's a very impressive, but I don't know, if they would have said like big as my head, then I'd been like, God damn.
There's no way. I don't think
that hurts. Okay. You're going a little far with it. Hurts. But no, like I mean, even just following fitness things on Instagram and stuff, I am much more going to believe the guy that's big, and I'm still not going to do those workouts I see a lot of the bigger people on Instagram doing, because they look like fucking idiots, but they're big as shit, so they can get away with it. Because like, if I saw someone who wasn't 245 pounds and could bench double their body weight do some of the workouts I see online, I'd be like, are you okay? What's going on? Like, you should not be attempting that. But if that dude is built like Brock Lesnar, then I'm like, well, he knows what he's doing. Like, he looks retarded while he's doing it, but I'm going to look retarded as soon as he's done with that. And hopefully he lets me use it. But yeah, so week's been going pretty good.
Good.
Something else that I wanted to talk about, oddly related to the world of the WWE. Kurt Angle.
Oh, okay, what about him?
So I saw some like, do you know about him wrestling in the Olympics? Like, of course, that was his whole thing, but like,
I didn't know it was true.
Yes,
I believed it, but I didn't know that it was true.
Well, even crazier than that, do you know what happened to him?
No.
Before he broke his fucking neck.
Oh, I was gonna say, please tell me he broke his ankle.
No, he broke his neck.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's why, but I have always noticed Kurt Angle has a thick fucking neck on him. I don't know if that's why. Do you remember?
Yeah,
he has an oddly thick neck. Yeah. Like, it's not like he has like big traps like Yoel Romero that extend. It's just thick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just thick.
Yeah.
But the reason I wanted to bring that up is because he was. I'll have to look up exactly what it's called.
I'm gonna pull this picture up just so anyone that's watching can also see. There's a picture of Kurt Angle and his.
It's a thick neck.
His thick neck.
God damn. And that's honestly one of the more flattering pictures I've seen of his neck.
How many pictures are you looking at of his neck?
I mean, I grew up watching the WWE.
Yeah.
So I did saw too. All kinds of crazy angles of that dude's neck.
Here's one. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I've never seen it with a vein going through it, so I know that's muscle now. But, basically, what I'm trying to get to, because God damn it, I wish I could remember the name of the exact thing I'm trying to talk about. But, so he broke his neck, and the doctor put him on like a shit ton of pain relievers before the Olympics.
Yeah.
Why is that not cheating? Like, I get it's doctor recommended, but it's literally to relieve pain. And that's kind of a big argument when it comes to like marijuana use and like before UFC fights, is because they could see it as like a numbing pain and kind of give you some edge on that. So why is Why is him taking... This article says Kurt Angle took 65 Vicodin in a day. But I think that's talking about his pill addiction. I don't think that's talking about...
I said that is absolutely...
Yeah, so that may have sprung on a pretty strong addiction.
Yeah.
Too. But, I would say because, I don't want it to make it sound like I'm trying to take anything away from him. I mean, dude won gold.
Yeah.
For the good old US of A.
Yeah.
But, I mean, am I in the wrong for thinking that's cheating?
No.
I mean, it kind of sounds like, I know it's doctor prescribed. Dude broke his fucking neck. I get it. Yes. I get why you're on pain relievers. I don't know how he broke his neck. I don't know that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I didn't know he broke his neck, so.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so, look there. Look at that neck. Like, it goes all the way, like, it's going further out than his ear is. And that's barely an exaggeration.
Yeah.
But, what do you think about that?
Oh, it's got to be cheating. Like,
yeah, because like, if you're going to consider weed...
It's got to be like, I don't know. It's got to be in like the weirdest technicalities that it's not. Because... I don't know. I just don't understand how that's allowed.
Yeah, because he publicly talked about it with ESPN whenever they was asking him about it, just of course the crazy story of winning the Olympics with a broken neck.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't see how that. I felt like kind of cynical for immediately being like, wasn't that cheating?
Yeah.
And instead of it just enjoying like a good, like I guess a feel good story.
Yeah.
For a wrestler, that was kind of a fucking dick in the WWE.
Yeah, he was a villain.
Yeah.
Like most of the time. So it was weird.
Yeah. So I really didn't give a fuck about him, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand that. And then people, because people get in trouble all the time for weed, but.
Yeah.
In a physical combat sport, you would think pain relievers would be kind of a big deal. Yeah, or maybe not being cleared at all because you have a broken fucking neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who his doctor is. They seem like they shouldn't be a doctor anymore. Because I could have... I think I could have been a better doctor there. I could have been like, yeah, you probably need to take some pain relievers. And I actually probably would have told him to not go wrestle.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst things for your neck.
I wouldn't have told him to take 65 of them either.
Now that, I don't think that was the doctor's fault. I think that was all Kurt Angle, but I just thought that was weird. I wanted to see what you thought about that.
Yeah. I actually don't, back to, you asked if I knew that he was the Olympic gold medalist.
Yes.
And I knew that was his like persona, but there's a lot of them in the WWE that I don't know if they're true. I've always believed them because I watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
So I believed all of it, but like, I don't know if it's actually true.
Do you remember that one wrestler? His last name was Swagger. Was it like Jack Swagger or something stupid like that? Like an Old Spice?
Yeah.
Like kind of smell. I don't. Is it just? I never heard of the word swagger before that. I mean, granted, I was younger.
Yeah.
But so like growing up, like I think swag and stuff. Like you remember that awful phase when it was kind of Yeah. That happened after that, and I really, really thought that like people were like really into the WWE more than I thought because I had never heard of this word before. And then I think it was like not too long after you hear like swag being used and like put on hats and stuff, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, I've never heard this word used. I was like, look at all these fucking losers wearing WWE shit. Like,
I couldn't say anything because then they know I was a loser that watched WWE.
Yeah, maybe even bigger loser now that I look back at it. Yeah, I just thought that was wild. I was like, fuck. What a shitty name, too. Jack. If you're not Jack Black, the name Jack fucking sucks. But outside of that, getting tattoos of another man's name on you, would you do it? And if you were to,
who and where? Is that what you're about to ask?
Oh, I was going to ask you who, because I'm assuming the only way to logically explain that, I mean, if you're gay, I guess, nothing wrong with that, but I guess if it's like a family member or somebody who died, like, you know.
Yeah, when we were getting the Jammin tattoos, the first question was...
Are we gay?
The second question was...
Yes.
Yes, the question.
Yeah.
And then the third question was, are we getting the Kron Rex? Because that is the logo.
Yeah.
And then we decided not to. We both just got Jammin. But, I mean, something like that. Like, say if...
What thigh did you get it on?
I got mine on my right.
Yeah, that would have actually worked out pretty well. I could have got Jam, and you could have got Min. And I would have got Kron, and you got Rex. And whenever we touch thighs, we just turn into like a gay transformer.
Yeah, we fucked that up.
Yeah, that'd been pretty cool. I would have been a lot happier getting Jam Kron on my thigh than Min Rex.
Min Rex it's a weird stance that I'm taking, but yeah, I mean something like that, I wouldn't have been like 100% against it. Like I wouldn't have cared to get that name.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is if I would have gotten Kron, that's not your name, that's your last name. That is a family's name that I'm getting on my body. Like it's not just you. There's it's your brother's last names. It's your parents' last name. It's pretty fucking wild.
And I didn't even get your name.
Yeah.
I got your nickname.
Yeah, somebody could be like, oh, is that your dog? And I'd be like, yeah, it's a dead dog named Rex. What about Min? Stop. You're looking too much into this.
That was his last name.
It's a lot gayer than you think it is.
But yeah. Other than that, what other scenarios?
You lose a fight to a YouTuber?
Losing a bet, I get it to some extent.
I would get say if me and you had a bet, and it was like, oh, it's very gay that you throw this on the table, by the way, Brenden. But if me and you made a bet, and you was like, oh, if you lose, then you gotta get Brenden tatted on where?
Just you.
Yeah, because I was trying to think where would I even do that.
If I was gonna bet someone to get like my name, I'd say like a tramp stamp. Like, oh
god,
because like that's the only like. It'd be really funny for me, not for them. But
yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Like, have a bet with like maybe not even a bet, but just like I've always thought about that stuff when it comes to like girlfriends getting their boyfriend's name on them, and like obviously they get it removed at a certain point. But what if they just don't have the money to for a while, and like it is a tramp stamp, and then the next dude comes along and he's like, who's Alvin? He's like, hey, babe, you never mentioned an Alvin before. Is this like a chipmunk tattoo? Or yeah. But, because I've seen girls get like names of guys that they dated like on their backs and stuff, kind of what I was talking about. I just think that's setting up a very uncomfortable conversation one day, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of trust. A lot of, I guess not trust. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Just a lot of,
it depends on the context, I guess, but
like,
yeah. I could see me doing something like that.
A lot of hope. That's the word I was looking for. Like, that's a lot of hope and just forever.
Yeah, but I would, I have no problem with that because I think some people jump the gun and do something really big, like because I've seen people at work that have like right here. I don't know why right here is such a popular place to tattoo people's name. Yeah, they're just like, oh, who you dating?
Sorry, listeners.
Right there, right there, buddy. But because that's not too easy to cover.
No.
Like if I was going to do something, I'd probably get just like very little or like inside of my lip or something, and it's going to fade away anyways.
Oh, I was say that's not easy to cover either, but
it's actually very
it'll just go away.
Covered.
Fair.
Can't see it right now, can you? Yeah. You want to even up? All right, buddy. But yeah, I don't. It's definitely the way the Have you seen that picture I'm talking about?
Yeah. Tyron Woodley's tattoo of Jake Paul.
There's definitely something, a part of that tattoo that's not real, right? There's got to be something, because there's got to be a reason it's designed the way it is.
Yeah.
And I've even heard things saying like the love is written in pen, but everything else was real. And I was like, so the part where it says his name is still real? Like that was the. Now he just says, Jake Paul. Like you would think if you're going to make one part of it fake, you think you would have went with the. I mean, if you're just going to pick one word, I'd probably go Paul. Make that fake, because you could at least maybe edit it and put "I love Jake the Snake." You know, just mix it up a little bit. But to just be like, no, love is the word I'm going to get rid of. Like, I just can't imagine what it'd take for me to get another grown ass man's name. And it's definitely not going to happen because I got beat up by another grown ass man. You know, like I don't know. That was their bet. You know, trying to keep your word and shit. Dude obviously wants another fight, but like.
On your finger?
Come on, man. You know, like come on. I don't know. It's kind of sad. Like, there's... Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't imagine... I don't hate Jake Paul, but I couldn't imagine getting, like, a YouTube Disney stars that whoop my ass name tatted on me.
No.
Like... Because I don't even think Jake was pressing the issue anymore. Like, he brought it up after. Yeah. Because he was saying he wanted a rematch. He's like, well, you want the rematch? You know my clause. Mm-hmm. And then I don't think he really brought it up much more. And then Tyron Woodley, every single thing you see him post, it's about that. And he's like, oh, well, I'll get it. And I'm like, dude, get it. And I was like, everybody's kind of over this at this point. You know? It's just, honestly, been a little sad to watch.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like... Because it wasn't funny. Like, he could have easily just made it, like, funny about it, but it seems...
He doesn't seem like he has a lot of personality.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
It came off sad more than it was funny. And if he would have done it, and I don't know how you get that in a funny way, like, I don't have that answer, but just in
being
general...
likable.
Yeah, if he would have just been like...
again, Jack Black would have done that. I'd be like, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. You know, just what a likable guy that did that.
So, if he just would have done it in a more likable way, then I think that we have a different conversation about it. Yeah. But it just came off as sad that he was like, I need the money. I need to get this rematch. And it's like, man, I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, no shit, man. But, like, I don't know. Did you ever listen to any of his songs?
Who?
Tyron Woodley.
I didn't know he had songs. I didn't know he had music.
He rapped.
I did not know that.
It sounds just as bad as you would think a guy with zero personality who got hit in the head for a living. It sounds exactly like that. And, you know, shout out to him for trying to pursue that, but maybe he should have stuck with the fighting thing a little bit more. Maybe instead of writing, he should have been fighting. Yeah. You know, maybe. But yeah, it wasn't the best material I've ever heard in my life.
No. In the world of sports, I saw something that was it was weird. Someone posted in
was it Jessica Andrade's nudes?
It says if all six were in their peak, who would be benched? It's Curry.
6?
Yeah. Because one got to be benched.
It's NBA. I thought it was like the same positions and shit. No, it's like bench one, start one, cut one.
No, it's
okay.
Who's your starting 5 and who's getting benched?
Okay.
It's got Curry, Kobe, Jordan,
of course,
LeBron, KD, and Shaq.
I'll bench Shaq.
Really?
Yeah, not my favorite thing to say, but that sounds like the best non-center team that you could possibly fucking make. Yeah. And LeBron is a massive guy. Yeah. So I think Kevin Durant's definitely played power forward before. Mm-hmm. LeBron could easily take on center if PJ Tucker could. Yeah. And pretty much everything else is going to go as according to plan there. Yeah. And so I don't know a team that could really stop that fucking team, but no. I mean, God, them spreading the floor. That is the most spread out team you could possibly have. Yes. Any one of them could go one-on-one from the 3-point line and take them all the way to the lane. Yeah. You know, it's so, yeah. I'm benching Shaq on that one.
When I saw it, so here's the tweet, because it wasn't just a picture. The person that tweeted it, they said, easy, LeBron or Shaq. Can't shoot free throws, but Shaq is a monster on the board. So LeBron to the bench. And I thought that was a weird take.
LeBron's just to be like, arguably the greatest player of all time.
Like, why do free throws matter that much? I get they do. But
yeah, LeBron missed a free throw. They get an offensive rebound, throw it out to Curry. He drains a three and gets fouled. It makes an and one.
Why is that your reasoning?
I don't know.
I thought that was a really bad take.
Yeah. Actually, in the same. Oh, who'd you bench?
When I saw it, the thing that stood out to me the most was, one, there's no real power forward, and there's 2 shooting guards.
Yeah.
This was, as soon as I seen it, I was like, I don't want to bench Kobe, but I think it's Kobe.
Yeah, if you're going off of a true lineup, then you'd have Shaq center, LeBron power forward.
Or KD. Either of them can play either
KD, probably small forward.
And then Jordan and then Curry. And I was like, that's weird, right? I thought that was weird. And someone actually made the comment and said, as great as Kobe was, why would I have him in there when I have Jordan? Kobe is Jordan light. Yeah, Kobe is Jordan light. It doesn't make sense either. Curry is point guard, Jordan shooting guard, Bron's KD. Bron and KD can either be either forward, and Shaq needs to do his thing. And then someone said this was the perfectly said. I can't agree more. And I thought the same thing. I was like, it's weird that they put 2 of the same position.
Yeah.
If it would have been 3 small forwards, 3 shooting guards, then it could have been more debatable. But I would have said Kobe just because of the same reason. I felt like he's the odd man out.
I'm definitely setting out Kobe before I am LeBron.
Yeah.
But having said that, just because, what do they call that? Running a,
small ball?
Is that what that's called?
When you don't run a center?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That seems like it could work very, very well. And, we've seen lesser teams than the lineup you just named executed pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine if you had, easily on a team, that'd be the best team that's ever lived or the best skilled team.
Yeah. Think about how fast-paced they would play.
Yeah.
Without Shaq on the court.
Shaq was pretty fucking fast.
He was but
oddly fast for how big he was.
Yeah. But I don't think he's running the court like they're about to run that court for as long as they're about to run the court. Because all of them played insane minutes, too.
Yeah.
They're all playing the entire game at that high pace that they play. So, I think Shaq's I think it has to be Shaq or Kobe. You could maybe make an argument to bench Curry and let Kobe play your 1.
Yeah, or even let LeBron take the ball up.
Jordan's done it plenty of times. All of them can bring the ball up except Shaq. So
it's interesting. Out of all this, KD hasn't even been.
Yeah,
KD's kind of an untouchable in that, which is very weird. Because he's probably the best. I would say he's the best. I don't know what modern era defines, but I would say probably in the last 5 years.
Yeah,
KD is the best in the league right now.
Yeah.
And then you can maybe say, Giannis is definitely top 3.
Yeah.
But
did you see Shaq put his top 10?
Yeah, I think I sent that to you because I thought I said I really liked it.
It's pretty good. I would move some shit around.
Yeah. But there's definitely room for improvement. But
the 10 that's on there is the top 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, either way you put that.
Yeah.
I saw one that was a little bit more reasonable, but it was Luka, Damian Lillard, and Steph Curry. Bench 1, cut 1, start 1.
Curry has to start.
Yep.
Lillard has to be benched, and Luka's getting cut, at least now. I think that we could see a change in the future, but now that's how I see it.
Yeah, and Luka's probably doing the hottest out of them 3.
Yeah.
But, if we're talking all of them at their prime, you're talking Damian Lillard last year's playoff against the Nuggets. I'm not cutting that guy. That dude was so scary to watch against the Nuggets because they were just throwing up their hands and the Nuggets were just how the fuck is he doing this? It was just beyond belief.
Yeah, I think that I'm actually a little upset, speaking of Lillard, and I don't know if this is true, I just seen the report of it.
Oh, no.
That because the Bucks won the championship, he's more likely to stay at the Trailblazers.
Why does that make sense?
Because
it was a Eastern team?
Well, he saw a team that's not the super teams win
damn it, dude.
And take them. Yeah, it kind of made me upset.
Why is he so hell-bent on staying in Portland? It's not like you got a sweet gig in L.A. or like an amazing city. You're in fucking Portland.
Don't know.
What is in Portland that's keeping you there? Because it's definitely not a championship.
I hope they get a big sign.
I like Damian Lillard, but I don't know. He's just...
I love Damian Lillard. I love the way he plays, everything. Like, he just...
You like his music?
I want to.
I do too. I really wanted to, but I
listened to a little bit of it, and I was like, this isn't it. Like, I wanted to bad, but...
It sounded like when there's, like, a kid you knew from high school, and you heard he just released a tape, and you're just like, I'll be nice about it. This guy was kind of cool, you know? And then you just listen to it, and you're like, oh, God.
I think it stands out of... Lillard is very... I think he's technically good.
Yeah.
Like, what he's saying is good. Like, he's not... The production isn't awful, but there's just...
not exciting.
It's
like
missing something.
It just
doesn't have, like, an it factor to it.
Well, there's just... I don't know. There's, like, no excitement. It just sounds like monotone throughout the whole thing. Like, it's just... Like, just one energy level. And it's just very low energy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think something's missing from his music that... It just needs...
Yeah, like, where's the energy of you, like, hitting the 3 on Paul George and then waving him off?
Yeah.
Like, where's that energy?
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that and then you turn around and drop something that has zero energy? Like, you should have so much energy in you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you have any NBA predictions this year?
Are you saying, like, best teams?
Just any predictions.
MVP...
I hear every single one of your predictions.
So I seen a lot of people were saying like Luka's in their like top 3 for MVP.
Yeah,
yeah, which I think is bold.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about Luka.
Oh, I like Luka.
I don't know
if Luka does bad, then that means the Hawks did so much better in the Trae Young trade, and I want them to fail. So
I don't know.
So I really root for Luka.
If you're white and you're not Jason Williams or Steve Nash in basketball, I guess I should be a little bit more specific. Mm-hmm. I don't really care. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I used to love Steve Nash. Jason Kidd's not white, is he?
I don't know. I don't think so, actually.
I don't know. It's weird that a guy that looks like Elmer Fudd isn't white. I honestly thought he was mixed.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about Jason Kidd either way. I mean, really good player. That Nets team was really fucking cool, but
MVP this year, I would probably take a safer bet, and go like KD if he plays this year. Like if he plays all this year. Yeah. But it's hard to predict the NBA because one of your stars are going to miss a lot of the year for one reason or another.
Even if it's not injury. They could literally just be like, well, I don't really care about the MVP, so I'm going to set out a lot of the season.
The only one that I think that is almost for sure to play the entire year and really do everything they can to win the MVP is Giannis. And that's why he might just fucking win it again.
He might win it because literally nobody else cares about it.
Yeah. If Curry plays the whole year, he'll probably get it. Because he made an argument.
Damn near close. He played like 2.5 games last year, and they was like, God damn, he's close. If he would have played 10 more seconds, he would have got it.
Yeah. So I mean, if Curry can play the whole year, I'd love to see like Klay Thompson or something like just weird, like out of left field.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, just something out of left field win it.
I love that weird guy. You don't see him doing a lot of shit, but. I don't know, like, you'll see the Warriors trying to do, like, internet trends, and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to pass the phone off to the guy who blank, and they'll name something about the guy. And then they said something about Klay Thompson, and they was like, well, because Klay's not going to participate. Like, they got the entire Warriors organization to go in on this, and Klay's just like, no. Fuck y'all. I'm on vacation with the girl that Spider-Man wanted to take to prom. Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
I think
tucking my ears in the head.
That's always what I think of.
Just an unintentionally hilarious person.
I think Golden State's going to get a little slap one, just because they're so. At this point, it's almost likely that someone's hurt, and that's so sad to say.
Because I think Steph, his thing is like having ankles made of glass, right?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen his braces that he wears?
Yeah.
They
crazy.
are gigantic. Yeah. Like, they are bulky as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how he's able to do the shit he does in those fucking braces.
Yeah.
Kyrie's not going to get vaccinated, so
he's going to miss he's going to miss every home game.
God damn it, Kyrie. What? I miss non-woke Kyrie. I miss the Kyrie that was just doing the running man and shit.
Do you remember the vines?
Banging out Kaylani.
He's like, bro, that had me dead. Yeah, I miss his vines and stuff like that. Like,
is Kaylani what ruined him?
I don't know.
He hasn't been the same since.
I don't know.
He hasn't been the same since.
It made sense.
Not even the breakup.
Yeah.
I could just see her being the type of girl that introduced him to like a bunch of like woke stuff.
Yeah.
And now Kyrie like thinks the world's flat and is against vaccines. And if like you told me, if you described to me Kyrie Irving and I didn't know who he was talking about, I would immediately assume I hate this person's fucking guts. Yeah. But then you're like, oh well, all these traits are attached to Kyrie Irving, and I'm like, fuck. Like,
and think about
I like Kyrie.
Think about how much of an advantage you could have with like this Brooklyn team, where you're like home games, only people who are vaxxed can play.
Yeah.
So like on opposing teams, if they're not all vaxxed, they can't all play. So like you have this a true home court advantage, and one of your 3 stars are fucking it up.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
God damn it, Kyrie. He really doesn't want to win a ring without LeBron. Yeah. He really fucking doesn't, man. God damn.
I want to take like some surprising pick for the NBA because like right now
Ben Simmons most improved.
That'd be awesome.
I think it's going to happen because it lets me know that he still at least has confidence or hope that he's going to be better. Because if not, I would think he would still be associating with the 76ers. But to me, him ignoring them is like saying, no, y'all fucked up. Y'all are going to watch this year. Y'all fucked up. I'm leaving. Like I'm done talking to y'all. It's going to be over.
Yeah.
Because he still has it. Like, it's no like injury or something that happened to him.
Yeah.
So it's not something that's going to like. There's not a solid concrete reason why it's like, oh well, he hasn't been the same. Like I think it was just a mental lapse he had over the season, and I think this year, I think he's going to fucking kill.
The latest from what I've heard about his trades is they're still pushing CJ McCollum, but it's not happening. But the one that's like apparently the most realistic and that's at least in talks,
Warriors,
D'Lo from Timberwolves.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
A D'Lo package.
Duel.
A little package including him. I don't know who else, but I think if that happens, we see Cat play phenomenal.
You know, he's banging out Jordan Woods.
No, it's mind blowing.
Yeah, and Lizzo thought she had a shot.
It's absolutely
that dude is capable of great things off the court.
Yeah.
So I couldn't believe that. I was like, God, good for him.
Yeah. I think if that trade package happens, I think that I don't know, Timberwolves are at least making the playoffs, which is a big step up from where a lot of people have them now.
I forgot about D'Angelo Russell.
I really like him. I hope he does something soon. Like
he's gonna have to do a lot because every time I think of him, I still think of him being a fucking snitch. I still think it's crazy, but that is like that's why he was removed from the entire state of California.
That was so crazy.
It was so crazy having just two such likable, like from a fan standpoint, I guess, likable people in Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell.
Mm-hmm.
And then D'Angelo just fucking snitches on.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man.
Do you?
Gotta? Oh, I thought you had to change it out.
Do you have any predictions?
Simmons. I think he's going to get most improved.
Yeah.
I think James Harden's going to do good.
I feel like
because apparently he doesn't look as fat.
Yeah.
Because he looked pretty fucking chunky in the Final Four.
Yeah, and it seems like he's a lot more excited this year because obviously he was just done last year. And
I would say Big Macs are 2 for 5 right now.
Yeah.
Dude's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, and then this year, it feels like he's more excited to play on the team that he's on, which I get it. I would be too.
Yeah, he's really got to step his fucking game up because Kyrie won't get vaccinated.
Dude, their team's so good without Kyrie. It's great with him, but it's still amazing without him.
Yeah, it's Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie.
They still have
PJ
Griffin.
Tucker.
PJ Tucker's not on the team.
Oh no, he's on the Bucks.
Yeah,
That's right, because he was the one aggravating the fuck out of Kevin Durant.
yeah.
They still have Blake Griffin. Don't have DeAndre Jordan, right?
No, he went and signed to the Lakers.
God, what happened to that guy?
He's old. I mean, he's a center.
Not that old?
He's not that old, but he's a center. So
He's an overly athletic for a center.
yeah. Patty Mills, LaMarcus Aldridge is back.
God
They
damn.
signed Paul Millsap.
Didn't LaMarcus Aldridge almost die?
Yeah, but he got cleared. He's back.
I hope it's not by the Kurt Angle's doctor.
Yeah. They have Joe Harris. They have Claxton, who I think's
What's his name?
Nicholas Claxton.
Claxton?
Claxton.
That does not come off the tongue right.
No, it doesn't sound great.
Claxton.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a good team without one of their best 3
I
players.
really wish they would have won the championship this year. I would have loved to see Kevin Durant get a ring, James Harden get a ring, and then Kyrie just... He would have got another ring, but he literally didn't do anything.
I wanted so bad. I wanted so bad Kyrie to be Finals MVP, like him not play and then just ball out during the finals. I would have loved it so much.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have given it to him.
Yeah, that guy's kind of broken my heart over the past few years because it was so exciting to see him in a fucking Celtics jersey.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn, what happened to this guy? Like he just
what is up with star point guards going to Boston and just being not good?
Well, it kind of had the reverse effect on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah,
Because he was good in there, but then it was like, you're a midget. Like, you know, what if we got this guy? That is probably one of the most heartbreaking stories in the NBA is Isaiah Thomas balling the fuck out for the Celtics on the day his sister dies. What did he drop, like 50? Did he drop more than that?
I thought it was 42.
Okay, yeah, either way, he balled the fuck out. And then he gets traded for Kyrie. Kyrie doesn't do dick all fucking year, and then they get rid of Kyrie.
Yeah.
And
Kemba.
And
then Kemba leaves. Kemba doesn't do much, though.
Kemba would rather play for the Knicks now. Like,
do you hear why he said that? Like, what is big?
Derrick Rose.
I love that.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dear God, that man needs some fucking help in the playoffs because Julius Randle's not going to give it to him.
I think he's going to step up a lot playoff time this year.
Fucking hope so, man.
Yeah.
They let Trey Young's ugly ass come in there and fuck them all up.
Problem is he's not a good shooter.
He was doing decent from like mid-range three-pointer, like decent, like nothing crazy, but
you've seen it with like Giannis his first couple of years. He bullied everyone, but then not having a jumper, a lot of people kind of, at least for a minute, figured that out and realized like, oh, this is how we play against him. And he struggled a lot in those early playoffs. He's turned it all around and stepped up tremendously.
You would think that would be by dramatically improving his jumper, but no he's like, oh yeah, they're going to stay him back there. That gives me a running start.
Yeah.
Like I am going to bulldoze through these motherfuckers.
He's like,
now.
I just realized they can't stop me if they don't play up on me.
Yeah, and I am bigger, stronger, faster. Like it's goddamn just probably one of the most perfect athletic builds for the NBA. And he's just like, well, I'm not going to waste any of this time trying to figure out how to shoot a jump shot. Yeah, I'm just going to run straight towards the basket every fucking time.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Julius Randle, not in the same way, but he's got to figure out something on how to.
I hope it's not a fluke.
Adjust.
I hope last season wasn't a fluke for that guy.
I don't think it will be. I think he's been improving.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, like, what happens to like people like Jeremy Lin? Like, what? Like, because Jeremy Lin didn't get injured. He got traded. I can't remember where he went after that. The Raptors?
Yeah.
But
I think a big part of what can fuck over someone like that is like the role that you're put in.
Yeah.
If you're being told, shoot it 60 times a game, we don't care.
Yeah, people's literally calling him Yellow Mamba, which, looking back at it, probably not the best nickname, but I like it.
But then you turn around and you go to another franchise and they're like, we want you to like pass the ball more, do this. It's a big adjustment. I think that just screws people over.
But even like they didn't get rid of Jeremy Lin during like Linsanity.
Yeah.
He kind of went on a decline after that, and then they didn't really get much out of a trade for him. Like, but what happened? What happens in those scenarios where you're just like, not a noticeable injury doesn't happen? As far as I know, there wasn't like a traumatic experience in his life that happened that could have affected him, but like things just weren't clicking anymore. That's so weird to me. That just like, what happens? Like one day you just wake up and you're just like, I just can't fucking make this shot anymore. You know, like I don't know. I don't know what fucking happens with that. Yeah. But yeah, my best prediction is Ben Simmons.
Most improved.
Champions, because I'm biased, I want to say the Lakers. I really hope the Lakers get one. I really hope Carmelo gets one.
Yeah, I would like to see
Russell Westbrook getting one. Yeah. That'd be great. That'd be so cool seeing them versus the other 2/3 of that OKC team in the finals.
Yeah. That'd
be really fucking cool.
Yeah, it would be. I think if the Lakers are not phenomenal, Westbrook's gone by the trade deadline.
As he probably should be. Like, not that it's Westbrook's fault, but it's probably best for Westbrook, too. Mm-hmm. Like, to be like, oh, okay, like, if this isn't an immediate reaction, then I need to figure out something, because I need to get a fucking ring.
Yeah.
And, you know, because everybody else there will accept Carmelo pretty much got theirs as far as it comes to star power. Rondo's got his. LeBron's definitely got his. Davis has got his.
They're such an old team. It's so weird to think about, like, one of the best teams in the league isn't the Spurs, and they're old.
Yeah, it's not even a team that's based off fundamentals, something that you can do your entire life.
It's like the most athletic team in the league, and they're the oldest. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So weird.
And something I never thought I'd discuss. Did you see Salt Bae?
No, I haven't heard of him in a minute.
So, for whatever reason, this year, it's, I think, like, one of the most popular costumes that has been bought is Salt Bae's get-up.
Okay.
You know, and he doesn't have, like, an extraordinary get-up. I think he just wears sunglasses, a white shirt, and black pants.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the fuck asked him about this, but somebody asked him about it, and he was talking about, like, how big of an inspiration he is towards kids. And I was like, you really... I was like, you know, like, you're like a meme at this point, right? Yeah. And, like, it's a pretty easy costume to assemble.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you if it was a lot more affordable to dress as, like... What's an over-the-top costume I can think of?
Well, I was even going to say, like, even if you wanted to be, like, LeBron or something. Like, the jerseys are more expensive than that whole outfit.
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of everybody kind of knows that whole get-up. Mm-hmm. It's probably cheap to assemble, even if you don't buy it as a costume.
Yeah.
But to literally, your whole shtick being you
just
sprinkle fucking salt on stuff.
Yeah.
To think you're an inspiration. Like, I have never heard not that I'm around a lot of kids, but I have never once heard a kid mention anything about Salt Bae.
Yeah. And I've never heard anyone.
I've never heard him talk.
Yeah.
So, for the first things for me to hear from this guy is like, yeah, I'm a total fucking inspiration. I'm just like, do you really think that's what's going on here? Like, how delusional do you gotta be? Because people are... What's a non-cooking term I can use?
No, I'll use it.
I was going to say grilling.
Yep, use it. People are grilling.
I was going to say roasting.
People are roasting. Yep, use it.
God, okay, yeah, people are grilling this guy over that shit because even Tim Dillon tweeted, and he said, not one single child has ever heard of you. And I was like, man, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, he said.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, but just what a dickish thing to say. Like, I don't know. You got to be delusional about that shit, though. I mean, because he is a mildly famous guy. I don't know his real name.
Yeah.
I just know him as Salt Bay.
Yeah.
For whatever fucking reason. He got called Salt Bay, but yeah, like, I don't know. Just what a weird thing to throw on yourself. Like, how's your day doing? I'm an inspiration towards kids. You know, just like, what? Whoa, fuck, what? I didn't ask you if you was an inspiration towards kids. Just to make that leap is just pretty fucking crazy.
I would love if the interview was like, do you think you're an inspiration to kids? He goes, yeah. And they're just like, you fucking idiot.
It's like headline, Salt Bay claims he's an inspiration towards kids. Let's not get too far away from ourselves, though. Song of the week. What have you been listening to?
I picked, I don't remember. Oh, Three-Headed Snake with Gunna.
Oh.
And
I thought you said 3-yard snake. That sounds gay. Listening to some weird stuff, man.
You mind your own business. But no. Just, I've kind of went back and listened to more music that, like, I used to listen to a lot. I think Spotify has this thing that's like, it's pretty much that. It's like
where they have music?
Yeah.
That you can listen to?
No, they have playlists made for you. They're like, these were your favorite songs last year and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, let me go back. And I kind of listened to it. And this one, I was like, oh my God, I forgot how much I love this song.
Apple's got that too. But you don't have to send in an email request anymore. Cool. Yeah, because before you used to have to contact Apple support, email them, and request it, and then wait like 4 to 5 business days to get it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they actually have it, and it has made me very depressed what my songs of the year used to be. 2015 was very Kevin Gates heavy. I don't know what I was going through that year or what I thought I was going through, but my life's gotten so much better. It's so much fucking better.
I'm glad to hear it, buddy.
And on the complete opposite spectrum of things, my song of the week is Exile by Taylor Swift and Bon Iver.
I love that song.
So. It's really good.
It is the complete opposite of Kevin Gates. But.
I have made a big transformation. I am slowly transitioning into... What's a female's name that sounds like Roy? Raylene?
The only thing I can think is like Rose.
Yeah, that's a big busty porn star I was thinking of. Yeah, Rose.
Rose,
I like that.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, from Roy to Rose.
Yeah, but also the song that I was just talking about is pretty good. Yeah, yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
Here's something. Since we're talking about people that we usually don't in the music world, did you see what Kodak said on Twitter?
No, I usually don't.
Me neither, but this one stood out. He said, if the bitch the breadwinner in the relationship, she can cheat if and when she wants to.
What was the context?
He just tweeted it.
So he just got cheated on.
I'm assuming so.
I'm assuming
by his
more wealthy girlfriend.
His girlfriend that makes more money than him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not totally against that.
If you think that that's true, then you have to kind of think the other one's true.
I know. Brenden, there's a reason I said what I said.
Yeah. And I think that's actually why he tweeted. I think he probably cheated on his girlfriend and was like, look if you make more money, then you can cheat whenever you want.
But you don't.
Yeah, so. I think that's where that came off. And that's
step your game up, and then maybe you can go cheat. But for now, it's me.
So I think if any guy wants to cheat, they should ask their girlfriends if they believe in that. Because if then you can just be like, well, hey.
Yeah, I gotta word. I gotta word things properly because my girlfriend is trying to be a dentist. So this podcast better start taking off pretty fucking soon because I'm going to be in bad shape here soon, buddy. Don't let her hear that quote.
Okay, all right. We won't bring that up. That'll be a clip we don't make.
No, yeah, obviously I don't like that, and just ask me later. But yeah, because right now there's actually an expensive, not expensive, that sounds more prostitute-like, but a very high worth person that is now single. Grimes?
Oh, I didn't.
So does that make like, because they were married, right? Like, didn't they get married?
I don't know.
So like
they were at least together.
Yeah. So does she get like some of his shit?
I don't know.
That dude's
I don't
got a
think they were
lot.
married. I actually don't think so. Because we would know.
Yeah,
either that
they had a kid.
Either that or Grimes didn't take half. Which,
cool.
Shout out to her, but at the same time, like, get your bag. Like,
now
like,
she's just walking around town reading communist manifestos.
Yeah, that was a weird picture.
I love that woman.
Someone said she's going to join the LeBron book club.
I can't imagine. That's got to be such an easy club to be a part of. You just meet up once every 10 years.
Read the first page. That's it.
Gotta love LeBron, man.
I do love LeBron, but
like, bro, you don't have to act like you're reading Malcolm X's autobiography. We like you, you know. Like, we liked you before we thought you could read, you know. So, yeah, I don't think they ever got married either because
we would definitely know.
Yeah, I definitely don't think her name's ever been Grimes Musk.
Oh,
that's
a bad name.
Well, they're definitely capable of making worse names.
I don't know. What's their kid's name?
Exactly. It's like a bunch of like.
Yeah.
I was going to call them syllables, but that's not even true. It's
like the letter X, but it's pronounced.
What is that?
Ace.
What is that? That whole XAA thing? Isn't it just like a conjoined version of them two letters? I have never understood what the fuck that. Oh my god, my shoulder. Yeah. Have you ever had a guy pop your back? Because it's pretty weird looking. You know what I'm talking about, where they tell you to do that, and because I haven't had that done to me in a while, because I don't want that done to me. Yeah. You know, I want the satisfaction of having my back popped, but I don't want some. I mean, because I'm 240 pounds, it's going to have to be a pretty big guy. I don't want some big beefy guy walking up behind me and blowing my back out. You know, just so my back feels better.
I think you're getting your back popped wrong. I think you're doing it wrong.
Really, they don't put your face in a pillow when you get your back popped. You never had your back popped.
Back popped, back blown out. What's the difference?
That guy's in jail now. I don't know if those two things are related, but
I know he is. I put him in there
and visit him every week. Say, when you gonna be out? I need my back popped again. Oh man! All right, I think I'm.
That's it?
Yeah, I think I'm just done.
All right.
Yeah.
We're pretty bad about doing this. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Oh, I am honestly so bad at remembering the fact that, this is an actual podcast. Yeah. I am horrible at promoting shit. I've actually stopped retweeting it because I completely forget that the whole point of this is supposed to get other people to like it.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't done promotion in a while. We get DMs about being a part of I don't take those serious.
No. And that's actually because I saw that we could do that. So there's a way that you can just pretty much pay for someone to pretty much make 1,000 different fake accounts and then message or use theirs, and then they message people that are in your criteria.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, I think because of this you'll like this.
No, it's also we've also been and I'm sure I'm not just saying us because I'm sure a lot of people get in. It's just kind of like spam, but people oh, hey, would y'all wear this or post about this or something? I'm like, should we take those kind of serious? The whole thing is what we're doing is trying to build on our name, and we're doing absolutely nothing to reach out to anybody else.
Yeah, something that I thought would be cool, and I guess we'll say it on the podcast because I think that some people will agree. Think of that. Good Mythical Morning.
Ooh.
They use some sponsors every now and then, but it's never a full-fledged sponsorship. They get that.
It upsets me because your lankiness, if we were Good Mythical Morning, you'd be red. You'd be red. That upsets me dearly.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I would not want to be Link. Nothing against Link. Just, he's definitely not the cooler one.
Yeah, it's whenever, you see, people getting tattoos of, anime girls in bondage, and you're that's kind of cool, but not for me. That's kind of Link's kind of cool, but not to me. I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should.
That would be cool if we got to that point where we didn't need that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That option is definitely great.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that we'll.
This conversation here probably isn't the best if we ever do want sponsors. Like, I don't think they watch episodes, but...
I know okay. Bill Burr still gets sponsors, and he shits on all of them. Like,
That is, yeah.
Yeah,
that is
so,
true.
like...
that is...
If you're big enough, sponsors just... They're there.
Okay. So we just got to get Bill Burr big. Old Triple B.
Bill Burr big. So yeah,
BBB.
help us get to that by liking, subscribing, leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Helps us grow to see more podcasts. What else? Check out Coach Cam. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We have a TikTok. Follow us there too.
Tell your mom.
Yep.
Tell your
Share
sister.
it. Sharing is probably the most important.
Don't tell your brother. Tell your dad. Tell your grandma. Not your grandpa. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Anybody else you want to tell? Don't tell my family. I don't know if your family watches. My family definitely doesn't, and I want to keep it that way. So if you do know my family, please don't tell them. I'll be in a lot of trouble.
Rex will be grounded.
Yeah, I might not be able to shoot this podcast anymore. So please, just don't tell your family, not mine. Unless your family knows my family. This is a very strict criteria of who you can tell. Don't tell your family. Just stay clear of that.
Tell only friends, apparently. Unless those friends know Rex's family.
You know, we'll make this thing a lot easier. We will post a questionnaire on who and who you should not tell this to. Fill it out.
It'll be one question.
Yes.
Do they know Rex's family?
Do they ever have any intentions of knowing Rex's family? Fill that out and then tell everybody.
Yeah.
Except, you know what to do at that point.
And that's been Jammin with Kron Rex. Did it pop?
Yeah. It was popping.
Oh my god.
That was the best one I ever had. I usually only have one vicious pop.
It sounded like it came from like the middle of your spine and just worked up.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get up when we're done shooting. No, I always get like the ones that sound super. Like you always sound like you have satisfying ones where it sounds like every bone in your back is just snapping.
Yeah.
But mine, it's just like nothing. And then it's done. You're like, oh, God. Like, it was just one horrendous fucking pop.
Yeah.
And it's little pussy pops in my fingers. It's crazy that you, with painted nails, have manlier finger pops than me. Nothing against that, but God damn, man. No, I can't do that shit. I am so fucking jealous of the people that can.
Really?